What's the hold up, man? I know it's slow. Look at this. Look at my face. Where's the map at? I know, come on, where am I? I'm in here 2 minutes, loading up and such. Right. Slow up everybody up. I know, where are y'all from anyway? I know, right? Some internet cafe or something, right? The little snack in the vending machine. Oh, no, right? Right? That's what I was saying, internet cafe. I know, I'm trying to get my freaking, my grenade launcher kills and such. My quest I'm doing, right? Right here, boom. I get that. Grenade launcher, right? Yeah, right. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. That's how long I've been waiting for this, right? Right. Yeah. Less about stats that I saw dependent on the internet stats, right? It's not really that important. Internet stats I'm worried about is like, you know, the next day stat, next daylight stat, right? Yeah, seriously. Whatever happens at night, by any necessary. I know. The hell, where you come from? I know, right? Probably Exo Warlock Hunter or something when you're invisible, whatever. Yeah, right. So anyway, care less what happens at night. Once that sun pops the next day, I'm all for it, right? Well, you do get great stuff, and it's more bang for your buck playing this shard right here. You might not get a lot of stats and kills with the items and stuff. It's not really that important. I had a stat that I thought someone's 20 kill streak kill thing. Me, one of those stats. Imagine being the guy gets 20 kills in a row and me comes along with me and kills you with your kill streak and stuff. I know, right? That's a stat I had, right? Right. All right. Probably in your underground bunker somewhere, or you know, facility. And it's saying it's the Russians or even the Chinese, right? Knowing it's probably auras, you know. Yep. That desperate for like revenue or something, monetized and such, you know. It's sort of like the cable network channels and such. They always have commercials on. Forget what program you're watching and such. Forget what movie you're watching. They have a lot of commercials on there. I know you forget what you're watching it though, right? Like forgot, you know. And then you get all excited and go, oh yeah, I like that movie. I love that movie. And it's still just a long commercial. I'm gonna get the friends watching these commercials so long, but you know, in the shade of like, you know, like I don't know, like they're not really hurt for money. They're just making a statement or whatever. I don't know. Like, what do you think? I don't know. There's more, yeah, bumping into, hey man, you know, bro. All right, live over here. I know. Anyway, so it's like 3rd grade talent show intention or something. Hey, look at me, but you're 55 years old and everything. I know, right? So. Man, those apples. Oh, winning though, that's matters. We're a team. See, my armor's my team player, right? So you know, they're all about stats or selfies like that, right? The other team's about stats and such. Yeah, I know, right? So anyway, so we're all about the stats and everything. I ain't hit that button. I know, Brick. I know. Or spill that was. Yeah, my armor mode, she's up on that, or he's up on that, because if I'm charged with light, if you're near me, you'll be charged with light. Team player, right? And I don't really care about stat. The only stat I need is a team win, right? The Enthusiast Association. Woo! The Enthusiast Association, T, right? And all these teabagging jokes, right? I'm gonna whip out my tea bag, my teacup, and whoop your ass with it, right? Leave a fucking 3-degree mark on your forehead. How gangster is that, right? Right, and smoking, sizzling and shit. What about the extreme ass whooping with a tea bag? Literally with a tea bag and a teacup, right? The bag will be on your forehead while you're like, 4 or 5 degree burns, just smoking like that, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So anyway, yeah, so all this unoriginal, juvenile, unoriginal comments such. I stole from some regenerate, reprocessed joke from long ago, right? Unoriginal juvenile comment and such, right? Be more original, less juvenile with your comments, right? But then again, we all are, we all are gamers here, right? Imagine it was real though, right? It could be real. That's what's happening. Too many people at home. Be like another Vietnam or something. Get drafted for something, right? Get drafted for like the moon or something, or Mars, or the real planet, right? Yeah, behind a laboratory behind the moon or something. Something like that though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, Jack. Putting them on that back. Woo. What did I miss? What happened? This is my luck. Always a fraction hair off everything. Okay, what's the score again? I think we're winning though. Yeah. Okay, so trying to get my quest up with my grenade launcher, and I'm not really good at this anyway. So, I think it's like Fortnite, because Fortnite computer people have advantage. Fortnite you shoot through walls if you have a computer. I think, right? Am I right? I saw a few videos on YouTube pertaining to that. Yeah, I can't build in Fortnite, and I got wins in that thing here too. So, yeah, that's. But then you press and everything. You gotta outsmart the hackers attacking your controller and everything. Not really an issue, but anyway. Possessed in a video game. Gotta get psych myself out to play this game, get in the mood. Look at chimpanzee. I saw a talk show. The guy talking about he went on a safari trip, right? He was the survivor of the safari trip. A chimpanzee. He's on one of those popular talk shows. You're like, what I'm talking about. Overheard. My mom loves that TV show, by the way. Anyway, she's been watching her a long time and everything. So, so the guy was talking about he went on a safari trip. I was making a cup of tea. I wasn't even TJing at the time. I had been doctoring up a hot pocket or something. The way he was describing the story was, you went on a safari trip with the driver and the interpreter and somebody. It's maniac chimpanzee because of the bushes. It literally eats out their faces and everything. No, everything. and the freaking and the Range Rover, whatever they have in Africa somewhere, right? It's a Pride trip. Starving ass chimpanzee, and, long talk show, you know. And then he's gonna reveal his face at the end of the thing and everything. But I didn't know him just hearing him from the other room. It was like. Try looking that up somewhere, some social media site or Library of Congress or something, right? So there you go, there you have it. Library of Congress. So you want something protected, like an idea or something, a song even, or a beat. $20 to Library of Congress in Washington D.C. or something like that, right? They can, you know, if you don't want to send the thing to the Library of Congress for $20, and they tell you that it's been submitted, it's been reviewed and everything, they copyright protected. You know, it's $20. They have it copyright protected automatically when it gets there, and they looked at it, and you get a mail saying, yeah, we looked at your thing and such. Well, down the road, when someone invents something or has a song word for word, or you know, and it's protected by the Library of Congress, Washington D.C. of America, and everything like this such, they can hire like a dream team of lawyers, right? Shapiro and Cochran, you name it. Any kind of lawyer they can muster up, right? For your little $20 investment in the Library of Congress to copyright protect your intellect, you know, invention, you're gonna win, right? You can have freaking Rerun or Rain Man represent you, and you have that library $20 protection, copyright protection, you're gonna win, bro, right? They can have any lawyer they can think of, right? Right now, current days, right? I don't know, but the next day, it's being a reality, not fantasy like rappers or you know Chinese taking drug dealer names and such in America. It's the same reality, okay? Like my name, for instance, that's my real name. You know, I didn't take no rocket science to figure out where I live at and everything. Anyway, same reality, you know, right? Anyway, that being said, right? So what I'm saying, so Library of Congress, $20. Don't take no advice on how to fix a kitchen sink, for instance, on YouTube, right? It's probably the bad advice, right? And then you have a dripping faucet for like a week or whatever, and it costs more money, right? Something like along those lines, right? So anyway, yeah. So you guys know trying to fix a faucet and go on YouTube for advice how to fix a faucet and everything. So you watch this YouTube video to fix a faucet, right? And then lo and behold, you have a dripping faucet for like a month until it's more money, right? That's just one story, right? So anyway, so you have an idea like of a song like, you know, like a song like Chinese Gravy and Kansas City Baby, you know, behind Walmart and the McDonald's parking lot, and like Kansas City Park, and like East Side, no, it's West Side. I'm new there, so you know, and it trickles on to some other conversation, or like KFC parking lot Queen, oh. Something like that, or it's a song idea or a concept or whatever, you know, or another movie idea, you know, like spontaneous wedding vacation. Starts off at a location, but they're going to a bingo and drawing a spontaneous place to have a vacation at. Like for instance, New Yorkers, right? New York family from Harlem, and their husband is married a girl from Chicago. And they got their family. The wedding takes place in like somewhere, a yacht and in the Hudson somewhere, right? In Staten Island somewhere. And they go, okay, honey, we're going on a spontaneous wedding vacation. They pull it out, and then Harlem, you know, we're going to Alabama canoe trip. And the family driving from Chicago to Alabama, they can see the good old boy flag and everything. The rich people from Harlem, they fly down there. They fly to Florida, but they drive up to freaking where they're at, Northwest Florida, for a canoe trip, the black family. Modern day time. So the next scene will probably be an Italian guy. His daughter is getting married to a Scottish guy in Scotland. So they go to the bingo thing, draw to the hat. Okay, honey. They'll have the wedding in Scotland because that's how they roll over there. So So anyway, so this kilt and this Italian daughter is getting married. They end up in a train in India. They're going to India. So the Italian family, the Scottish family end up in a spontaneous a wedding vacation. You can milk that till it ends at a time and everything, right? So the Italian guy's on this train in Karachi somewhere, and they got cobras, flutes, and teas, and you know, sweat and everything. Another one is another movie I came up with. It's called not Urs, Dream Hacker. One hacker, but it's Dream Hacker. So you can have like Dream Hacker. And you're like, yeah, I seen Dream Hacker 3. My husband's seen Dream Hacker 3, but he's still in the hospital. He's been in the hospital for a year after that, seeing that. And I'm like, where you seen that at? Oh, he saw that. I don't know. So anyway, it's still pending, still an investigation and everything. Oh, yeah. But I seen Superman 3, though, which was prior to it, though. So he's talking about Dream Hacker. So this is a concept of a dream hacker, right? So you're like in the 1917s, right? You know, you're drinking your Irish beer, you're American, you're smoking your Irish pipe, and then comes a modern day Chicago crackhead hoe walking in your tavern. Man, this is 1913, but you're dreaming though, right? So you get up out of your seat and you scare the willies out of some black hoe from Chicago, crack hoe walking in your bar. You know, beforehand you're cracking jokes with your buddies and stuff, right? And you knuckle up with crackhead hoe from Chicago in your bar. And she's modern. She's just from the modern day of 2019 or something, right? And you're from the 1917 era, so you're knuckling up that grandfather fought like that, right? You know, like that, right? You know. And this crackhead hoe was like looking at him like. So she does her best Sugar Ray Leonard, all that good boxing moves on him and such. And that's another dream hacker. So, and you can milk that for days and everything, right? So you can have all kinds of, be real creative with that movie right there, dream hacker, right? So, yeah. That what I tell people is spontaneous wedding vacation. You can look at like the other. And I thought of another thing, the Raiders, for instance, right? The NFL team, the Raiders, right? So you had the Raiders, but they go to Las Vegas though, right? So you can have a spokesperson right there for like. And I just thought this recently. A spokesperson for the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, right? So you're gonna have Morgan Freeman, like the Beverly Hillbilly, the lady, the rocking chair at the top of the vehicle, Beverly Hillbilly. People go to California, Beverly Hillbillies. We have the rocking chair, right, rocking back and forth. And you have this is a Mardi Gras float thing in Vegas. So you're gonna have Morgan Freeman on the top, and he's narrating. But you're gonna see old footage of him going through Vegas, him rocking back and forth on his Mad Max type Mel Gibson vehicle, with him rocking on his rocking chair, right? Talking about Monday Night Football. The Raiders are in town, right? So you have Morgan Freeman, right? He's the old and everything. He was deep down in all this, we're all Raider fans. You just don't know it yet. So he's talking like the Raiders, right? It's like because I want to be known. I want to know the Raiders are in my city, because I don't want to be in traffic, stuck in traffic. Can you imagine? It's probably why they're in Vegas, because these old people, right? They're like stuck in. They don't care less about football, right? So these Raider fanatics, man, a slew of old people driving that night, right? Back from a football game in Los Angeles, but they're going now to live in Las Vegas. That's probably why it's these old people, like. The old man driving like, honey, did you enjoy your meal last night's anniversary dinner, right? Some old woman's like, it's stuck in traffic in the freeway in Los Angeles. But the Raiders got back from a win from the game. They're all dressed up in their Raider out in makeup, and they're like, and the old folk have a heart attack. So we have a whole car full of older people having heart attacks in Los Angeles because these Raider fanatics. So then in Las Vegas. And then you have Morgan Freeman talking about, deep down inside, we all have our teams. Mine is the Raiders. Morgan Freeman, right? Because he did have a beard, a white beard, like the Raider, like the perfect Raider spokesman, though. What's it called? Las Vegas Raiders and such, I think, right? Yeah. So, yeah. And then I thought some other more ideas too. How much I spent on here? 21, 26, right? So. We're looking at some stats. I ordered Walmart food like a couple days ago. They dropped the ball on my address, but I got my refund, and my card money went low, so it kicked in some more money from the bank to my card. So now I got money to spend. So I wanted to go to this restaurant. I'm thinking about ordering some Italian pizza and such. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna pay cash to establish a relationship. To know where am I building at and such, because they always messed up my address with new drivers from Walmart. So I had a conversation with the Walmart employee over the internet, you know. But I had filmed it with my flip phone, or I was uploaded to YouTube on my other account, you know. And then lo and behold, I got an email saying stuff like, "Hey, we got your refund, checked on your account," and then beforehand, before they gave me a refund, I had to go to Subway, so I had ordered 2 subs, and that football subs thing does not affect. So I got my 2 subs, Black Forest ham and the turkey, right? So got that. Then I want to do something for tomorrow, and I got a letter on my door saying stuff like my floor and some other floors gonna get inspected for inspection for like, you know, whatever, like, you know, forever, like, you know, for the walls and all that good stuff. So I got that tomorrow's shop, so I wanted to get my pizzas, but I gotta wait. And there's no, the time is not really. So anyway, so my card kicked in, but Halloween's coming up. I want to go to Sonic. I know Sonic's up the street. But I have to be in your vehicle to get a Sonic, because you want to get a taxi or something just to get the Halloween shake, Sonic shake, right? So, but I noticed they have strawberry shake too, but McDonald's have. But anyway, so yeah. And I gotta get a plunger for, you know, I thought about, they have a Burger King. They have a Burger King right here. Across the street is a McDonald's. But I eat at McDonald's a lot during the morning and the afternoon for strawberry shake and the French fries and the regular cheeseburgers. 2 number 9 combos and a strawberry shake. That's what I get. Skip, get a drink, right? Donate the other to somebody, whoever, you know. Now I'm gonna be more. I get 4 cheeseburgers, 2 medium fries, and a strawberry shake. Before I order that, all that, you have strawberry shake. Is it in effect? Does it work? Yeah. So then I order with my order and everything. Keep it moving and such. Well, anyway, that's McDonald's. Burger King with this thing going on and everything. Anyways, lo and behold, I have a plunger issue in my house. So I'm afraid it steal the lobby's plunger or the other building's plunger. But I'm thinking about Burger King's plunger for an April Fool's joke, right? You know, just the bottom part, the suction part of the plunger, and the Burger King plunger, just leave the stick out of the back of the toilet, right? And then when it's steal it, you know, leave a note saying, "Haha, your pal across the street, Ronald," right? With the cartoon image of McDonald's, right? So the employee on April Fool's joke, the manager goes, "Hey, you know, the toilet's overflowing, get the plunger." So he sees the plunger, he's like in a mad rush, and then he gets the plunger, the bottom part, the suction part's gone. It's the April Fool's joke saying, "Hey, you know, your friend Ronald, I took your plunger," and the Burger King employee's all mad, it's overflowing and everything. So the manager fires the employee beelines it all the way to McDonald's, right? Hops in, the Burger King employee hops into McDonald's, right? The McDonald's manager employee is like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I got fired, we stole my So it's a big fight, you know. So that's another story. And then the Burger King crown guy will hop up and Ronald McDonald come out and then fist fight in the middle of the street, you know, almost what did I have to do to get the plunger back? So I thought some more ideas and such. You know, when I was a little kid though, my friend Doug, right, Hickman, introduced me to country music, so I was sleeping on the shower couch late at night, and Doug had the Lazy Boy, right? So I was watching this movie called watched this movie called Total Recall, right? About the Mars. Guy goes to Mars, right? You know, he has a different life and everything. So he goes to Mars, and I'm in the part where he opens up his chest and a little alien figure comes out of his stomach. And I'm like saying, "Hey Doug, man, the kid across the street, little Jay, says I look like that. Do I look like that?" He goes, "No, man, why don't you beat him up? You know, why don't you kick his..." Mom's in the kitchen. "Hey Mom, when's the chili ready?" And he goes, "Why don't you kick his butt?" I was like, "Mom, I don't know." She goes, "Yeah, for 5 minutes." Like, I can't. You should hear what he says about you, Doug. And he goes, "Yeah, what he said about me?" So I said, 10 times worse what he says about you, right? I can't tell you what he says about you, Doug, because my mom's in the kitchen, you know. talking about the oracle of Mars in the stomach and the guy's like. Anyway, so there you go. There you have it. So. Not the best of friends. I mean, the little kid across the street, little Jay, are the best of friends, and not the worst of enemies. So there you have it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna call it a day, man. You know, I want to get this quest done, and then my car got money on it. So, you know, I didn't know. My stepfather got back from Hawaii for vacation, so he gave me a rundown about how much money I'm getting and such. You know, these people are getting money, they want extra money and such, man. I don't know, but anyway. Whew. Yeah. I'm not gonna get too political though, you know. I mean, you know, it's obvious the other guy's acting. I mean, you know, I mean, it's not. I mean, people are gonna be upset, and then again, you know, you see how I'm hacked up in this game and everything, right? So who knows, you know, right? Who does know, right? Then you think, well, if America wasn't America and America hadn't been what it's been through, and then the next day's sun didn't pop up, you know, if America was America and America wasn't, you know, they were running away from the kings and queens of various European countries and such. So the 300 years flew around the world, I'm not concerned, you know, thankful to the people that built America, all types of people, even the good, the thick and thin of America, right? So anyway, so these people button into our, what do they say, like, you know, interests and such, right? Like these Europeans and Chinese, Japanese, wherever, you know, on their knees, the Brotherhood of bending over and so I don't know, whatever you want to call these people, right? Experts of Hugh, but never themselves, right? And then they read the novel of Hugh, right? Anyway, so, you know, this. I don't know. So anyway, have faith and everything. If there's, you know, if there's some, I guess everybody's gonna get freaking juiced up forever and such. Can you imagine getting busted for like a kingpin charge and doing 300 years with technology now? They inject it and such, and we let your sentence in. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. You know, I wouldn't doubt it at all. All right. So there you have it. So, what I mean, just my triumph score there, pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, that stat you look at? Yeah. No, I hit that button, player. So yeah, no, right here. No, the other. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, so stat right here. I'm looking at. It pops up so slower than a dead heroin addict, right? That can be arranged, no problem. So my stat, my crucible stat, where it is? The crown is mine. Let's check the stat out. Defeat an opponent who has a streak of 20 or more. Tracks from season 4 and onward. Imagine being that guy having 20 kill streak, right? And he comes along me. Stops in the tracks, right? What a stat to live by, right? I like that. I haven't been on no strike or a raid. I haven't been on a raid, have I? No, I haven't. Ooh, strikes, mentions. Gambit. See, my armor on my character is like team oriented armor equipment. See, look at this, supercharged, and another stat there. But how I'll be getting charged of light is through the shield break charge right here. It's like getting that easy charge of light by the shield break charge, because my Uzi, it breaks your shield, right? Right. And it's not my main second weapon. This should be like a secret weapon right here. Your middle weapon shouldn't really reveal you because it's an element. So you can have different elements for your second. That's what I think. So, and it's my recent acquisition. Legitly, right? Wherever, yeah. And it's pretty good weapon here. If he can hit this button right here, the bottom one, and you can like compare. You know, I just found out, and the same with the thing with the vault too. But check this weapon out here, right here. This is automatic sidearm, right? Yeah, I like that weapon there. Let's look at it's more detailed, this weapon here. Not only that, it shoots three round bursts, sidearm. Yeah, I like that. It's like beautiful, man. It's automatic too. And the other little thing right here, I don't like that much. The handling though, whipping it out though, fast. No, whipping it out, handling right here. It's whipping it out, whipping it out, right. But I got this new right here. I'm gonna look at this. It's a new exotic, and the exotic is no max. I noticed that too. I mean, that's a new pull flip. That's what I needed. Look, that's beautiful, isn't it? I don't have no callus or no cosmetic for it or anything. So the hardest exotic I ever got was that first one. It's this one here from the Emperor. Where is he at? Him right there. Look at this. You ever done this mission right here? I mean, talk about getting some attitude, right? Talking about a vulgar, nasty mouth. Doing this mission and actually doing that exotic mission, right? Seriously, I did it twice. The first time I did it, I had a different build. I had a rocket launcher and everything. It was more, and a sidearm. I was more creative that way. I think I had 2 sidearms and a sniper rifle. Anyway, that was hard, really hard to do, but I did it though. So it's, yeah, yesterday's mission, I guess. So, and then yeah, so it's my new thing I just acquired too. It's a regular one, but it has the auto shield thing, and this right here, like that. I get a lot of melee kills and such, but handling those, what you need. Look at that, beautiful, that reload speed and all that good such. Yeah, right. And I painted it too. Kind of matched my outfit though. You know, looking at my outfit, my Uzi. Want to see my Uzi I'm using? It's my Project right here. It's a 10. See that? It's a 10 right there. It's a 10 reload, everything. See, it has jade handles and that emerald back thing. You know, plated, emerald plated, not really emerald, but it's plated like that. Emerald paint, but it's jaded handle. You know, more strong. You know, and everything's like titanium. You know, sights, this crystal thing. So it's about, oh yeah, tagged up about 38 people with that thing. Quick draw, so it has handling and quick draw, so whip it out real fast, you know, and yeah, see, I see that. Hip fire, accuracy, but I got the thing and the thing and the thing. So handling to me is very, my build, you know, do what you're comfortable with. And the sword, I recently found out the sword thing, I use it for defense. It has its purpose. When I run out of the magazine, I gotta reload, I break out the sword and go running with it. But it's supposed to have like guard, that's what I'm going for. It's supposed to have the future with 1360. Dang. So, and I got that illicit armor. I got all the armor illicit. It took time to get that. But yeah, so this right here, the helmet's a 10. That was a priority for me, but that nose is not important for me. Well, this particular one. This is pretty cool though. It's like that. That's when I get charged up with light. This is supposed to be like greatly improve all the different weapons it can do. SMGs when I'm using. So when I bust out my sword, the first weapon that pops up is this little Uzi right here. It's handling and it's automatic and it's, you know, quick draw and all that good stuff. That's when I bust out the sword, right? So, and then that's pertaining to the Uzi. The middle one here is for the shield break. It's how to get the charge of light, and this has to do with the melee. Some of these things have to be the same, you know, yellow thing or smoky thing, the energy charge thing, has to be equivalent to that. To get the perk at the bottom. So here this doesn't have a perk, this just has a quick charge of light and everything, right? My armor, I'm trying to tell you my armor's, I'm a team player and everything, so I got an exotic here, so it has no limit. So, and I can probably double track, the traction will give you like +5 for mobility. So, but it says similar mode already applied, so it would give me 17 mobility, but I have like 12 right now, so I'll get 5, but I can't, so I don't know if I can double dip. I don't want to get it, spend all that thing to get it +3 to get the traction. They'll say, oh no, traction you can't have it because you have that. So it'll be a waste of, there's nothing here that's incentive there. So yeah, so that's gonna keep that how it is. There's no max currently, but you're supposed to sprint with this thing. You're supposed to get like reloaded and all that good such. Can't freaking tell, right? So there you have, look at that, I got that for everything. So I got this bond thing here for mobility and everything. See the blue thing before the 4? Something has to be what blue thing on this right here to get the second step, 20 mobility. You need to know about that. But the charge of light thing, let's read this thing here. When you become charge of light, nearby allies also become charge of light if they're not already. And you got the blue thing that gives you +20 mobility, right? So you gotta have that. So not only when I get charge of light based on my freaking shield break charge. So you want to have 2 things that have shield break charge, right? Get the charge of light. Not only that, it's gloves here, man. It's gloves. It's 1360, right? So you have it. And not only, I don't usually have this right here, charge harvesters. Read it though, right? Read it. When you are not charged of light, any kill or assist has a small chance to become charge of light. And you had the purple thing in front of it. I had to pick up something purple that has a 1 or something cheap to get that activated. So a 1, nothing select to get these freaking purple things over here. So either that or that. On grenade launcher I had 3. Anyway, so I picked the sidearm. So I like the sidearm. Anyway, so I get that activated and everything with that. But I usually pick that. I just picked the 4th thing here. The little thing here. It's more selfish that way. While charge of light gain a bonus to weapon damage when each. Yeah, so that's what I usually pick. I usually pick the 4 here, right? And that's just that probably, right? Yeah, so something like that. I just pick something like that. 4 and have like this little grenade thing here. Enhanced pulse rifle loader or that or whatever. Yeah, or maybe load it up to a prism or something. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. So that pertaining to that. I usually get the 4 one with the selfish charge of light damage. But yeah, so that's my armor that I prefer to use. And then you can finger for an angle that is mobility. I think I run too fast, so I'm gonna knock off whatever has mobility here. All resilient probably, right? I don't really notice that much. Yeah, all resilience, right? It's my luck. Yeah, all resilient. So yeah, so a 95 or something else. You know, I want to keep that 95 because usually I'm getting tagged 1 hit blow. You know, imagine those apples. Usually I'm player versus player, but monster and such, you know, I'm pretty sharp with it though. But I think I run too fast. To be honest with you. I got some stats, so it's pretty adequate. And then instead of 10, here's the sidearm though, but 1310, but it's not really that. You know, painted like a lizard or something, right? Full auto trigger, rapid hit. Yeah, but I want to go for the handling though, something fast, kinetic, or primary ammo. But that's the exotic. There's an exotic over here too. I got this recently too, like a couple days ago. Went hunting or something. I got that, the blue. I thought it's pretty sharp, bro. It is. Heck yeah, bro. The appearance. Dope too, right? Heck yeah, bro. You switching out the option to do that. I don't know what that does. Anyway, so the primaries. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm keeping that. I need keeping that. I don't know why I'm keeping that. Sometimes I lock them down. Sometimes I don't. I think I kept that like that so I can I can up something, I don't know. Yeah. And I usually use my things to get my sidearms. I want to get, because it has 2 burst fire, but I want to have that automatic or something. Or something like quick draw and automatic or reload or something, right? And it's my secondary. Secondary should be like a secret weapon, you know? Seriously. You always equip it in your orbit or, you know, yeah, seriously. They're going to figure out what you're using based on your armor. That could be like a fake out too, right? Your armor, not really associated, just testing out for a... See, they think you're all doing quests and such. Not that serious. This is what I've been using. No, wait a minute. What have I been using? Here's my submachine gun here I've been using. But, yeah. It has reload and it has anti-barrier, and both of them are submachine guns. That one's a submachine gun, I'm gonna equip it, okay? So that's a submachine gun, and that's a submachine gun. The difference is, that's short range. That's the first weapon that pops out when I use the sword, so I'm busting out with this for the range. So I'm using the sword, I'm running away and everything. I'm running the sword like a chimpanzee, like a ninja, a possessed ninja, right, in the video game. And then the first weapon I pop out with is this Uzi right here, right? Because it can whip it out the handling, you know what I'm saying? And it's automatic, this eats up the clips, you know? Right? And then you're gonna run away or something, so I'm gonna hit you with this anti-barrier round. Both of them have anti-barrier rounds, the quick draw. This one here, it can do better with that though, but it has the feature though. It's 13.6, all of them. And then, yeah, ooh. And it's a virgin. I mean, it's like new to the Crucible game. And then, no, wait, the other one is, how many kills does it have to use? Well, anyway, so I have one weapon it's like a version to that. But I don't really like it. I don't like these 2 modes right here. That one's fine, that's fine. All the things fine, these 2 things right here, I don't really like. So I'll, you know, time versus more bang for your buck. So I gotta go with this pulse weapon here. When I was using this, I got the other pulse weapon as exotic when I was using this. Right, I was equipped with this, and that's the one up to that. It's new to the Crucible game 0, and I like it. But it has something different that I don't need. It has that, and that's handling's pretty cool. But it's pretty this full trigger system and moving target. It's pretty cool though, and I like it. But I want to use that in Crucible. But when I was do my missions and go to Crucible, I got that my last mission somewhere, some strike somewhere, some mission on Mars or something. So I wanted to test that, and actually I wanted to test that out. So I try to like look at it or examine it, Maybe it's a pulse weapon though, and it's void too. Pulse weapon and void. What a dream, right? It's what I wanted. But yeah, but kind of reluctant though. I want something that has the shield break, more easier to get the freaking associated, charge of light. I'm charge of light. We'll go over here, or somewhere over here, or something like that, right? When you charge a light, it's when you're not charged a light and you can't break a shield, you bust someone with a melee or a fist or a sword or something. Yeah. You charge a light, because there's two ways to get charge of light. I think it's the helmet part, right? No, you get more charge, you get max charge of light, right? Yeah, so I think it's the bond thing or sleep thing. And then here we go. When you become charge of light, nearby allies become charge of light if they're not already. 20 mobility, right? And the legs right here, keeping that inside, no max, And then what's that do? I don't know what it does. Anyway, so it's traction, and then it has mobility, 10 mobility, 5 mobility, whatever it has. So yeah, so what? Yeah, it should have 5 mobility with that, Rob. It has 12 mobility with that. Yeah, see that? Hold on, see that? Yeah. Like that is from 12 to 7, so that's supposed to be 10 right here. Oh, it's resilient. My bad, resilience. Oh, anyway, so yeah. All my armor has resilience, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 resilience of that. So yeah, so go to inventory real fast. These things that keep popping up on me and such. I'm tired of going to see Spider or going to, it's always stalling you and such. So then you're like, check my triumphs out real fast. And then when I'm playing the game, right? When I'm playing the game, using the map that these kids beyond, or whoever old folks beyond, they probably got posters on the wall of that map that we're gonna fight on, right? Right. So probably got posters of the map we're gonna fight on, and their favorite freaking character in the game, Destiny or whatever game they have a poster of. It's some 55-year-old. Here we go. Boom. All right. Cool. Boom. All right. Huh? Boom. I'm not gonna undermine this game, so I'm gonna go with the flow or anything. You can cheat and play this sneaky, Yeah. So I'm not trying to undermine this game. I'm just go naturally, genuinely, naturally play this game. So I got from like 105 or something, right? Yeah, it's got 105. Quest this again. So I'm trying to look at I think it's making progress, right? And the ETA expires in 12 hours. So yeah. I see these YouTube videos saying, "Oh, keep your boundaries on that good such." Right? Good for you, right? Yeah, it takes the joy and surprise out of it, right? Here we go. Trying to make progress with this. 33 to go, I guess, right? To get that done. I don't know what that is, but I found this the other day too. Look at this alien technology thing. It's pretty cool though, right? I found that somewhere. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. It's exotic. I hope it's pretty exotic. When I got it though, I didn't know what it was. I was trying to look through my inventory. Well, what the hell did I get? So I found it at the last minute. I was like, exotic. What the hell? I don't know, a quest thing or something. Yeah. So it's the past. This is what I should be looking at. No, right here. The season quest. There you go. No. Yeah, right. Seasonal quest. These are things that think might want being expired and such. So I gotta look along the lines of these. See, think bottom growth. What's that? So I got some playlists, and I usually mess with it something hard, and then more of a challenge, and more of I gotta do a nightfall quest, but I want to get that grenade thing. It might be something good, But they're not gonna be disappearing or something. It doesn't say that, but it could though, right? Yeah. Like this one here, growth expires at the end of the season of rivals. And you're thinking like, well, there are rivals of the originals of this reality, or no, or not, right? So, so the arrival of the originals. Full hour. So somebody's bumping music and such. Past 10 p.m. It ain't me, so it ain't me. So there you go. They roll up here and say, hey, you bumping music and such. Nah, bruh. Hear that guy playing music and stuff in the background? Right. So anyway. all, you know, on live television and such. But we're in Nashville. I've been living in Nashville. Where am I going? What am I doing? What are you doing? So we're gonna look at this here. Triumphs, collections. The collection's pretty cool. Pretty it's got 47 exotics and such. KFC parking lot queen. Chinese gravy in Kansas City. No, Chinese gravy in Kansas City, baby. Behind Walmart and McDonald's parking lot. And someone pipes up saying, "Where at? The east side?" "Yeah, it's the east side. I'm new there." "Yeah, it is the east side because Walmart is in front of Chinese gravy in Kansas City, baby." I'm gonna log out since 48:10. It's about 10 p.m. I gotta do something, hop in the tub or something. It's Halloween time, right? I just thought I saw something out there. I know I did. I got some movie things, you know. It's called Dream Hacker, not S at the end. It's one hacker, Dream Hacker, like the Wizard of Oz, right? So, you know, and you can get real creative with the movie, you know, like the big budget blockbuster adult movie, you know, like when I was a little kid, I was like, you know, my dad's friend came to Shalimar and he got a projector. You know, my dad was technologically advanced at the time. And I'm like, "Hey Dad, you know, is that Debbie Does Dallas?" He goes, "No, son, that's Dolly Parton." And my dad's friend and his little daughter, my dad's friend's little Dolly, and her daughter goes, "Debbie Does Dallas, is she an actress too?" And then my dad's doing sign language, was like, you know, like that, yeah, you know. That's Yeehaw's son. That's Dolly Parton. She's a singer, right? She's a singer, right? And my dad. So I'm watching this song. I'm like, "Can I show your daughter my dog? I got a trick my dog in the backyard. It's daylight, so my dog Freddie and everything." And they're like, he's like, you know, "Think does Dallas?" "Yeah, you know, I show you so many times." So I'm walking his daughter. I'm young too, so. You know, I'm in the backyard with Freddie and I'm telling him, "Show me your paw." And the dog. I get them mixed up now and then. So I get mixed up with Dolly Parton and Debbie Does Dallas, and that's just that, right? So I used to watch movies with projectors and such back in the day. Yeah, so with Knucklehead or whoever across the street, little Jay. You know, one day he's like Native American because we watch the cartoons, like Jungle Story cartoons. And one day Rocky comes out, right? And then I'm Italian and everything, right? Like, yeah, me and Leo Hill and David Purvis, the redhead, and his older brothers and Dungeons and Dragons and such. Okay, Jason, whatever. So then all these keep stroking it and everything. Every day he's like Italian, so everything Italian this, but he's adopted though. But at the time he didn't know he's adopted, so maybe he did, maybe he didn't. So, but he's from Patterson, New Jersey, and such. So, I'll just leave it as that. So I'm sitting back watching like Total Recall on my Shalimar couch, right? And that part where the stomach comes out and they're talking to the prophet, the future seer of the planet Mars, and it's like stomach, you know, like I'm like, "Doug, man, you imagine the kid across the street?" And he goes, "Yeah, I don't like him either." He says, "That looks like me. Does that look like me?" He goes, "No." And Mom's walking in the kitchen in the next room. I'm like, "Mom, what's chili gonna be ready? Put the cheese up in that, you know, the grated cheese in the." Like, "Yeah, you know that." He goes, "Why don't you kick his?" And she looks at 5 minutes. He goes, "Why don't you kick his butt?" I'm like, "I mean, you should hear what he says about you." And he's like, "About me?" "Yeah, Doug, you don't know what he says about you." You know, what? They're like, "What does he say about me?" "Oh, my mom, I will tell you, my mom's in the next room. I'm about to eat soon." I was like, I can just visualize it now, right? The next week or next day. Little Jason with his tank top shirt, eating a corn dog with somebody at his house, whatever, right? He has all kinds of people playing Sega. He had HBO and Sega. I had the movie channel and Nintendo, right? So he's in his tank top, eating a corn dog, whatever, the freak ever and everything. And I can just imagine Doug, he's like, Jason's like eating this. And Brian's not here, he's probably the ball field. Get an uppercut. Who's up in the backyard somewhere? Like a steam engine, right? Be lining from 7th Ave to 8th Ave, the Fawn Lane, uppercutting little Jay in the backyard to the neighbor, the Bronx house or the apartment somewhere, uppercut. Get locked up somewhere, right? Yeah, right. Ooh, that's my log out. It's been 52 minutes, man. It's been swift. I gotta take a bath. I'm living in that bathtub, right? Getting on my nerves. It's gonna be getting on my nerves. Nap. Of course this is. So I'm gonna get this all straight figured out. So anything, I gotta get a solid 8 hours, 9 hours or so. Mike Tyson used to make gel tablets for going to sleep and everything. Shaped like boxing gloves, different colors and such, flag colors and such. You wake up, wake up with a black eye, bust a lip, right? Gel tablets of Tyson may look like crap, but it's a well worth the sleep. Isn't that right, honey? She's waking up. Yeah, honey. And then you see the commercial, Tyson gel tablets. Yeah, Little small gel, soft gel tablets shaped like boxing gloves. Take your pick. We got the red, the blue, American Apollo. Go to bed like Apollo from Rocky. Hit the mattress hard. You know what I'm saying? So one time I had a conversation with my microwave. He's funny though, right? My toilet was like saying not today, right? And the refrigerator, he don't want to say nothing because there's nothing to eat from that thing. So the refrigerator's like, hey, you ate that Snickers last night. I know because he's telling me what I ate last night. But the microwave's funny though. The toilet's like, not today, man. Don't even think about it. So the sink and then all that good stuff. And the stove has nothing to say. It don't know nothing. It doesn't know nothing because I don't use the stove because it doesn't know nothing. Okay, that's sufficient, man. It's called a day, man. Wrap it up. I got some more ideas, but you want to save a good idea. Like, say you say that you're invested in the cure of a drug, right? And then you don't want to flat out own it or go take it private. Max amount of money you want to own of the drug. Any company, protect your money. If you have a lot of money, you want to protect. Nowadays, you want to protect your money if you have a lot of money, right? Pay the bank to keep your money safe, right? Yeah, something like that, right? Well, say you have a company, right? That's the cure of all diseases and such, like whatever. You don't want to own all of it, no, because it would not. If not, what happened? Like a person, one soul paying off the deficit. If not, would not happen. Stay in reality. So in the long game, the long run, you own about 1/3 of the company, right? Is that good? And 3 other, and then these people that have their last name in the companies, or CEO and chairman. Chairman is the voting shareholder, and also CEO and your last name. And that's just too much ego or vanity, whatever, So in the long game, or scratch my back, scratch your back, and all that and such. But I don't care if it's the cure of everything, right? I'll own 1/3 of it. If I wanted to own some of it, max I'll do is 1/3 of any entity or industry or company or whatever. I went to McDonald's one time, right? And last time I checked, most of these restaurants and such are a public traded company, and it would be my business if you're not wearing a mask. I ran into people that wear masks, even the crackheads on the street wear masks and such. These white people at McDonald's, they go, mind your business. So I'm like, I'm trying to lose my cool, I'm gonna shake. I'm like, hey man, last time I'm speaking to myself, like I'm thinking to like a third-party conversation, right? Last time I checked, my phone with my keys, McDonald's is a public traded company. Isn't that right, Brian? Isn't that right? I'm talking to the camera, where the camera's at, right? Blurting out the headphones, I pretend I'm talking to my phone and everything, right? At the time, I didn't know that my phone had capabilities like that. So I'm like, yeah, last time I checked, McDonald's is a public traded company, and I'm eyeing that guy with no mask. I'm looking at him, eyeing him, right? So he gets up, leaves. Before that, the girl she left, and she's like, come on, honey, let's leave at McDonald's. And then the dude that said, mind my business, without no mask, right? Everybody I come in contact with, even the crackheads wear masks, right? I had a mask. Somebody gave me a mask. I wore it like 5 months straight, the same freaking mask. Right? Everybody washed it off and everything. But I got more masks, reusable masks. This guy wasn't wearing no mask. And I was just eyeballing, waiting to get served my order, right? Usually I ask if they got strawberry shake, but I was eyeing him because apparently I'm a ghost, I'm invisible or something, right? So I'm eyeing him. He gets up, leaves, right? Takes a sweet time, right? Right. Anyway, so I'm thinking like McDonald's. Next time I check, it's a public traded company. Because his name is on the stock market in any freaking foreign land or our land, right? It'd be arranged. You won't be in this land no more. Get that straight, right? So anyway, so as he leaves, everybody I come in contact with, right, had masks on. So next time I see a slew of people in a restaurant who had no mask, I'm gonna look for a pile of dog doo-doo or manure. I'm gonna crap my pants and trickle down my pants, step in it, and walk in your restaurant, right? Make sure they leave. If they're not wearing a mask. They're all wearing masks, and I'm probably gonna crap my pants and step in it, whatever. Look out the way, step in manure, hop in your business. Right, right. What I think it is, Wall Street, right? Hostile takeover. I think it's a planetary takeover, right? Get that straight. I'm gonna leave, right? Yeah. So I wanted to order pizza, but I had to pay cash for it. I was going to do that, but I got a letter on my door saying they're gonna what do you call it? Whatever, inspect whatever the couple floors on that. It doesn't say no time or nothing, so that's scratched. But I'm still gonna order something, right? Right. Meet them in the parking lot or something, right? Something simple, something that can't mess up. 2 pies of pizza, right? But I want to establish a connection with some kind of delivery of food, because that somehow go out their way to drop their order here, right? Only people that know my address apparently is the people that I owe money to or the authority figures, right? Anyway, so I found $20 though, and I haven't used it yet. I want to keep it, still want to keep it for. I got other money too, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. It saves up. Yeah, so it's about 10 something, right? Click on that fan, hop in, it's a cold bath, you know. I'm about to do. What the hell? Oh, cool. Go to system storage. Yeah. Capture gallery. Gotta erase some videos. Gotta try to salvage what I have. Video clips. These two here. That'll work. Options. Delete. 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 And delete. Delete that too. Delete it. Yeah, boo. I play it cool. Dun-dun-dun. Oi! I love that looking right there, the green Uzi. Emerald J green Uzi. Heck yeah, bro. I developed, yeah, so I'm gonna go, yeah.